Okay, I get it. Like, y'all gonna give me a discount or we gonna get in this taxi and get me to my destination? Like, it's fine. I got it. Let's go. Ready to go.
She screams.
Good morning, angels. So, today I will be traveling to St. Lucia. I'm gonna vlog my travel experience, well, the parts that I can. So, right now it is 4 in the morning, and you know what they say about Caribbean people. We are always on time for flights. That is one thing about it. So I'm gonna get ready, shower, brush my teeth, and I'll get right back to you guys. So I am finally at the airport. Got my stuff. I am ready to go. Okay guys, so I'm finally at my gate, getting through TSA, checking my bag, which is a headache. My bag was overweight, and everybody that knows me knows that I always overpack, so what to do. So I checked in 2 bags, so by the time I sorted out everything, I was fine. And then I had to go through TSA. So where my parents dropped me off at was like basically where I had to go to get to TSA, but to check my bag I had to walk like 4 or 5 minutes down more, so it was a lot. I definitely got my steps in today, but yeah, now I am just waiting for us to board and gonna enjoy my Starbucks coffee. In the meantime, I'll check back in with you guys soon. So, just boarded my flight. Got a window seat because it's the best seat in the house. I am flying with American, so they gave us these little snack bags, I guess, so the flight attendants don't have to go up and down the aisle. So in the little bag, there's a bottle of water, some biscuits, which I never really eat, and some sanitizing wipes, which is nice. Luckily, I brought my own, so I cleaned up my little tray and my seat and the things that I'd be touching thus far. So, came prepared, and right now I'm pretty sure there's no one going to be sitting next to me, because I checked the seating charts and the seats over here. So these seats next to me, behind me for like a few rows, and in front of me for a few rows, there's no one sitting in them according to the seating chart in the online app. So I am definitely keeping my distance from people, so I am very happy about that. Okay, so keeping my more than 6 feet, okay, because sometimes 6 feet is just not enough. So the fact that there's no one next to me, I am so happy about. But yeah, I'm ready for takeoff. Turbulence right now. Super motion sickness. I don't get motion sickness when I'm on the island and I'm driving, because there's so much turns. But right now, I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. Luckily, my mom gave me this motion sickness gum, so I'm just gonna pop one of those in and hopefully I feel better. But yeah, I don't know. But by the time you guys see this, you won't have to wish me luck. So let's just hope this motion sickness gum works. Okay, it's super windy out here, but landed. Now I am going through the health facility where we have to present our COVID-19 test, etc. So we'll see how that goes. It's pretty hot, but it's a nice breeze going, so it's not that bad. Okay guys, I have successfully made it through the health screening and customs. Right now I'm waiting for a taxi so I can get to my hotel. So hopefully it does not take that long because this heat and this tracksuit does not mix at all. I've gotten my taxi. On my way to the hotel. It takes about an hour and a half, so hopefully I don't get car sick on the way up.
As you know, in St.Lucia, 70% of the coffees that largest building with the brown roof is the Denver Coffee Church for St. Peter's, the area.
Okay guys, we had some technical difficulties, but I am finally in my hotel room. Let me get settled in. Actually, I'm gonna give y'all a little quick tour, get settled in, then I can give y'all the whole story time of what happened. Okay guys, so I'm finally, like I said, I'm finally in my hotel room. I'm finally settled in, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Okay, first and foremost, coming into the airport. So I am, like I said, I'm originally from St. Lucia, so I have a lot of family here, so I try to bring stuff back when need be. So mostly for my grandmother because she wants to get her a little shrimp, a little frozen food, basically the things that aren't really accessible here or are super expensive for no reason here. I try to bring down for her. So I basically had one suitcase full of just groceries, so that suitcase ended up being overweight. I just paid the overweight fee and called it a day because having to add a third bag would have been even more than paying the overweight fee because I checked in 2 bags. Then got to TSA, that was a breeze. Getting on the plane was a breeze. There was a little turbulence on the plane, and that turbulence was making me like really motion sick. So I normally get motion sickness from cars, but this is my first time actually getting motion sickness from a plane. Luckily, my mom gave me some motion sickness gum, which worked well, honestly. Like, I was kind of iffy about it, but I started feeling like I was on a roller coaster, like I wanted to throw up once I started chewing the gum, so that was good. At one point I fell asleep, and when I woke up, there was a passenger in front of me and a passenger behind me. Now, I was enjoying my social distance from everybody. I guess since they saw it was a bunch of empty rows, they felt comfortable with moving, but I didn't feel comfortable with that. I'm pretty sure it wasn't that long because I probably was sleeping for like a good maybe 30 minutes. And by the time I woke up and I saw them there, the flight was, it was gonna land soon anyway. So whatever, I was over it. We finally landed. We had to go through a health screening, so we had to go walk far. Let me tell y'all one thing about it. Today I got my steps in, okay? I got my steps in because I had to walk this morning on the airport. I had to walk a lot, had to go up and down, left, right. Then when I got here, I had to do a lot of walking because I had to go through the health screening, then go all the way back to arrivals. It wasn't a lot, but for me, cause you know, I don't really work out, I don't really do nothing, it was a lot. So went through my health screening. That was a breeze because I came in with my negative COVID test. They did a temperature check. My temperature was good. I went in through customs. That was also a breeze. My bags, by the time I got through the health screening, my bags were just waiting for me. So grabbed my bags, went through customs. I didn't claim nothing. I ain't got nothing to claim. They let me go. I had to wait for a taxi because they're not allowing people to come into the airport. So at one point, your family member, friend, whatever could come pick you up, but you know, people weren't abiding by the COVID rules. They were making detours and stops from the airport to their quarantine facility, so they had to cut that out. So now you have to get a certified taxi to bring you from the airport to wherever you're quarantining at. The only problem I had with that is the taxi from the airport to the hotel, which is probably like an hour and a half, which it's only that long because of the winding roads of the island. If it was a straight highway, like let's say I-95 or the turnpike, it'll probably be like 20-30 minutes, honestly. But that taxi was $95. Not 95 Eastern Caribbean dollars, not 95 euros, not 95 pesos, 95 US dollars. Yes. Luckily, I was warned a few days ago the price. So I was like, I was prepared. But they kept saying, oh, it's $95. It's 95 US. Okay, I get it. Like, y'all gonna give me a discount or we gonna get in this taxi and get me to my destination? Like, it's fine. I got it. Let's go. Ready to go. I'm staying at the Bay Gardens Beach Resort, and when I got here, they have a nurse come do a temperature check for you. So I'm like, okay, cool. I had to wait. I had to sanitize my hands. From the health screening to get into the hotel, everything, I had to get some hand sanitizer. Get hand sanitizer. Going through customs, had to get hand sanitizer before I even walked through, handed any more paper. I had to sanitize my hands. So I applaud them for that. They're doing what they have to do. But when I got here, I had to do a temperature check. They do temperature checks every day, which, from my impression, I thought they were doing actual COVID tests, like after your quarantine, however many days, they'll do actual COVID tests. So I don't know if they're actually doing that, but so far they're only doing temperature checks every day, which you can have COVID and not have symptoms and not have a fever. So I don't think that's the smartest way to go, but whatever gets me out of here quicker. Got here, ready to do my temperature check. They called the nurse. The nurse asked me my name. I told her my name, and they were like, you're not on the list. You might be at the Bay Gardens Hotel. And I was like, first of all, my mother has a timeshare here. First of all, she set everything up and got the confirmation. I have the email right here. Y'all want the confirmation number? Like, what y'all want? Because I'm here, I have a reservation, and I'm getting into a room today. So, call my mom. My mom was like, what? Da-da-da. She going off on the phone. I'm like, let me be patient with them. I'll give them some time to work on it. So I want to say it took them about an hour, or I want to say 30 minutes to an hour. It took them a little minute. It was like the blind leading the blind. 3 blind mice behind the counter. Just everybody looking, oh, what's your name again? I done told these people my name about 10 times. Like, get it together. So I still don't know what happened, how it was fixed, but all I know is they got me into a room. Okay, so got into my room. My room is nice and clean. Looks good. I have a great view. So far I'm satisfied. I'm just waiting on somebody to bring me some groceries and I'll be all set for my little quarantine. I'll only be here for a week though. Well, I'm only quarantining here for a week. Then I'll be going off to a family member's house for at-home quarantine. But yeah, here I am. Finally back home. I feel like it's gonna get a little lonely, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I downloaded a bunch of movies from Netflix, HBO Max, Prime, whatever streaming service I had, I downloaded movies, shows, everything. So I'll just be binge watching stuff, and I do still have a little bit of work to do, some papers to write. So I use this time to do that, as well as filming my quarantine chronicles. So this is day 1, I guess, technically, of my quarantine. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.